Hello, I'm Dolly with Tea Time with Dolly and Thrifty Living. If you like this video, I hope you will give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, please hit the subscribe on your computer or your phone, whatever you're watching on, because it doesn't cost you anything, but it does help me to have more subscribers. Okay, are you ready? I have my tea. If you want to, go get you something to drink. And come back and join me. And we'll have a little visit. Last week, I talked about making our homes look better. But I know that's not all there is to making your home feel like a great place you want to be. So today I want to talk about making our homes a place where you want to be. Home sweet home. A place where you enjoy being. A place where it's your refuge from the world. A place where you can just feel comfortable and happy at. So, there's an old saying, home sweet home, the place you're loved the most and treated the worst. How sad. It shouldn't be that way, but so often it is. We take the people for granted that's in our family, and we don't always say thank you, please, or you're welcome, or any of that kind of stuff. Sometimes maybe, but if we're out in the public, somebody opens the door for us, we usually will say thank you. Or somebody helps us in some other way, we usually thank them. Or open the door for them if they've got their hands full or something, or if we're right in front of them. But so many people at home don't always show those courteous manners. So I would like to talk about that. We can have our home look better, but if it looks better and it's not a happy home, then that's not good. That's not good at all. So I want to talk about some things today. How do we treat our family members, our parents, or our children, or whoever lives in our home, brothers, sisters? How often do we really show love and kindness? How often are we really courteous to them? And one of the things I want to mention is don't put people down. It's so easy if you got a brother or a sister or whomever living in your home to really say mean things to them. And then when they get upset and go, oh, I was just kidding. I was just kidding. Well, I'm not wanting to say, don't have fun, don't laugh, don't kid around. But when you kid by saying hurtful, mean things to the person, afterwards they get thinking about it. They may laugh it off or say something back, but in their mind they may be hurting. They may be thinking, well, am I really ugly? Does people not want to be around me? Am I really stupid? Or whatever it is they have said to that person. And then afterwards say, oh, I'm just kidding. But, it can stick in their mind and lower their self-esteem, because then they'll get wondering, is that how people think about me? So we don't want to do that. You can kid around and say fun things in a way that's not hurting. Another thing is when we get upset, and we all do. We're human. We don't all think alike. There's going to be times somebody in our family is going to do something that's going to really irritate us. So do we yell at them? And then they're upset because we yelled at them, so they yell back. Pretty soon you've got an argument, or somebody slams the door and won't talk to you, or something like that. So I'm thinking, the Bible says, I'm going to give a quote here because I think it's important. A soft answer turns away wrath. but harsh words stirs up anger. And that's in Proverbs 15:1. Chapter 15, verse 1. And I think there's a lot to that verse. Whether you're a Christian or whether you're not, there's a lot to that. If somebody's mad at us and we've done them wrong, we need to apologize. But if they're just mad at us about something that's, we don't feel like is really wrong, or maybe we've said something to them and they've got mad and yelled back. But if we only answer back in a soft voice instead of screaming right back at them, after a while that argument's going to stop. One person doing all the yelling and nobody responding to that, except without an argumentative tone, they're probably going to quit after a while. So I'm just thinking we need love in our homes. We need to show the people in our home the same courtesy that we would show strangers. Because realistically, most people do love the people in their home. They may have brothers and sisters or parents or whatever that gets on their nerves and they yell at them or they're upset with them, but you let that person really get in trouble or another person hurt them, they're mad. They're going to hold up for that family member, usually, because they really do love them. They just don't always show that love. And we need to show the love in our family. I don't want you to get the impression I'm thinking, oh, just don't have any fun. No, that's not what I'm saying. You can joke around with them. You can laugh, but just don't say mean things to them. Teasing a little bit is one thing, but saying hurtful things is another thing. So that's just what I'm really trying to get at today, is to make our homes a happy place to be. Make it a neat and clean home and a home where we're happy. And I think that's the big important thing, is that we have a place we can come to at the end of the day. We're tired, we're wore out, or maybe some stressful things happened. But it's so nice to feel like, I'm going home. Because, that's your happy place. And home should be our happy place. Even if you have a large family and you feel like you don't have any place to go because there's always noise and everything, if you just have a place go to your room where you can close the door and just relax, and try to make our home happy when we are out into the living room with other people. Just try to be courteous and nice. They may think you're up to something if you're not normally that way, but after a while they realize, you turned over a new leaf. You seem a lot nicer than you used to be. So I hope this helps and gives us some ideas of how to treat our family. May God bless you this week. Bye-bye.